Taiichi Ohno is considered by many to be the father of what we call lean today. According to Mr. Ohno, the essence of lean is that we first calculate from the time that we receive an order for a product or service to the time we get paid for that fulfillment. The objective is to make that time frame progressively shorter and shorter. Lean is about reducing waste across the entire value stream in terms of time and effort on the part of human beings. This results in maximized value, better efficiency, quality, and of course, customer satisfaction. Like Six Sigma, Lean is also a methodology, a set of tools and techniques designed specifically for the purpose of reducing and eliminating any non-value-added activities within an organization or process. The main tool in the Lean tool belt is the value stream, which provides a visualization of a process or group of processes. That allows for the identification of waste opportunities. These wasteful, non-value-added activities are represented by the acronym downtime, which stands for defects, overproduction, waiting, non-utilized talents, transportation, inventory, motion, and extra processing, which are commonly referred to as muda, or the 7 wastes. Taiichi Ohno was a Japanese industrial engineer and businessman who is considered to be the father of the Toyota production system, which of course inspired the concept of lean manufacturing in the United States. He is responsible for identifying what we now know as the 7 wastes as part of this system. Ohno's principles influenced areas outside of manufacturing and have been extended into the service arena as well. For example, the field of sales process engineering has shown how the concept of just-in-time can improve sales, marketing, and even customer service processes. Muda means wastefulness, uselessness, and futility. It refers to anything that does not add value to a product or service and can be broken into 2 types. Type 1 muda do not add value but are necessary to a process, whereas Type 2 muda are not necessary and should be eliminated. Mura means unevenness, non-uniformity, and irregularity. It is seen as the cause of the waste activities. Muri means overburden, beyond one's power, excessiveness, impossible, or unreasonableness. It is the result of removing excessive waste from a process, but can also be caused by overutilizing equipment and resources even in an efficient running process. When it comes to Six Sigma, DMAC is the de facto framework used. But when it comes to Lean, it is often said that KAIZEN is the core framework. KAIZEN, which means a change for the better, is a 6-step process that starts with the discovery of a potential improvement. From there, we analyze the current methods to determine the root cause, so we can then generate ideas to resolve the identified issue. Next, we develop a plan before finally implementing that plan. The process is concluded by evaluating that change to determine its long-term viability. There are several different ways to conduct a Kaizen initiative, but all Kaizen initiatives have one thing in common. They are short in duration, with most taking 5 days or less to complete. Part of reducing waste is reducing motion, and that requires everything and everyone to be as close to the actual place the work is done as physically possible. The term Gemba literally means the actual place. In lean manufacturing, Gemba is the place where problems are most visible and where improvement ideas should initiate. In quality management, Gemba literally means the production floor and asserts that when a problem occurs, the only way to solve the problem is to go right to the source, to gather data and develop solutions. We should take a step back from the day-to-day operations and take a Gemba walk in order to identify wasteful activities. Value added is the difference between the price of a product or service and the cost of producing it. The price is determined by what customers are willing to pay based on the perceived value. Likewise, anything that is added to a product or service which the customers do not want or are unwilling to pay for are wasteful activities known as overproduction. In Six Sigma, we strive to remove any non-value added activities from a process. Customer perceived quality and above average customer service have been proven time and again to be leading drivers of business success. When your customers share their voice in real time with your organization, they expect you to listen, act, and report back to them on progress. To win the war on customer loyalty, you must have a single line of sight into your customer, market, and employee groups. This is the concept of the voice of the customer, and it is a driving factor into providing quality products that customers are willing to pay for. The voice of the customer, or VOC, is a term used in Lean and Six Sigma to describe the in-depth process of capturing customers' expectations, preferences, and aversions. Specifically, the voice of the customer is a technique that produces a detailed set of customer wants and needs, organized into a hierarchical structure, and then prioritized in the terms of relative importance and satisfaction with current alternatives. VOC studies consist of both qualitative and quantitative research steps, and they are conducted at the start of any new product, process, or service design initiative in order to better understand the customer's wants and needs, and as a key input for new product definition. The Pareto principle states that for many outcomes, roughly 80% of the consequences come from 20% of the causes. Other names of this principle are the 80-20 rule, the law of the vital few, or the principle of factor sparsity. Management consultant Joseph Juran developed the concept in context of quality control and improvement, naming it after Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto, who noted the 80-20 connection while at the University of Lausanne in 1896. A work in progress is the cost of unfinished goods in the manufacturing process. It includes labor, raw materials, and overhead. It is different from a finished good, which refers to a product that is ready to be sold to the consumer. They are considered to be assets to an organization, even though they are not complete. But it is nevertheless important to minimize work in progress inventory before reporting it because it is extremely difficult to estimate the percentage of its completion. Quality control is crucial to the success of any business. It can either make or break an organization. Good quality products and services build trust and lead to repeat business. But bad quality costs an organization money and drives that business away. Every week, we upload new videos between 5 and 10 minutes in length, where we will focus on the concepts and strategic implementation of Lean and Six Sigma. As a Master Black Belt, I am passionate about quality, and if you are too, then click subscribe to be notified whenever we upload our next Lean Six Sigma video.